Hi lads, I have a couple things to show you from my trip to Britain. So, first of all, I got 3 medals, then I got a coin and a postmark. So, let's begin. I'll begin with the cheapest item in this video, the postmark. I like this postmark very much because it's a nice little piece of history. So, what do you think about this? So this is a 1.5 penny postmark. It was sent from Perth, that's not Australia, that's Scotland, in 1898 on the 9th of April. And I assume that 2 p.m. means I was checked in at 2 p.m., which gives us a lot of detail about like what what is this postmark and when was it sent. So yeah, because this postmark was pretty cheap one, coming only £8, I did not get a certificate for it, but trust my word, I got a little check in there that I purchased it from Stanley Gibbons. So just trust me. Then we got a little coin. This is a coin from the Mughal Empire. This coin is a very interesting one. It came in £100 and it's really nice. So, first of all, what made me have interest in this coin is its square shape. And according to the little thing, it was made in 1550. It could have been made from 1556 to 1605. So this is a single rupee. It's made from silver and weighs 11.32 grams. So overall, a very nice coin, yeah. Also, I got the certificate for this here. Then I got medals. I believe this. Oh, this is the coolest medal. I'll leave it for the end. So you have this medal. So this could be one of two. Let's see which one. Oh, there's definitely this one. So I really like this medal because first of all, it had a lot of documentation with it. Not original, sadly, but I like that. So here's the medal itself. This is, there's a little bit of dust under there. Oh, yeah. So this is a pretty common medal for the time. This medal was awarded in 1919 for the Great War of Civilization, which was basically World War I at the time. So, first thing that made me want to buy it is someone's attempt at sewing a pin on the back. Because originally, medals didn't come with pins, and it was expected for the person to sew it on their uniform or something. Or, yeah, do whatever you want with it. So, yeah. And I believe this is a very nice guy. I mean, it's not that it's a super rare medal. It just has a little bit of personality. Then we have the papers. First of all, this came at £20. The second most cheapest thing on here, on this video. This medal belonged to a good House Ralph Kempster. This is the, I don't know, like, I actually watched Mr. Smith talk about this on the official channel of Baldwins. So this is the paperwork that came with the medal. So here we have the name. He was a regular private, nothing extraordinary, no very special general guy. Yeah. So over here, yeah, we can get his full name on this paper. It says, once again, House Ralph Kempster. Yeah. So this one, I haven't really noticed his name yet. I didn't find it yet, but I will change that. So I didn't really get much information from this thing. Oh, so this is supposed to, how to say, talk about his occupation. Oh wow, this could give a precise date of his birth. Oh yeah, over here. He was born on the 26th of September, 1884. Very interesting. That's something we need to find out. Okay, so now I got the next paper I find very interesting. Is this paper. This is I believe, what I think this is when they were counting the people in each of the countries that make up, states that make up Britain. So this was for England and Wales in 1911. So that'll give a good place of where he lived at the time. So let's see. So over here, it says that he was married to Emily. She was born in 1886. We don't have an exact date, but making a quick calculation, 1911 minus 25, we get her date of birth. It may be a year off, but that's the closest we got. And over here, we also have the name of his son. His son is also named Ralph. He was 6 at the time, putting his birth at the time of 1905. So over here we have some more information. We actually have the exact postal address, which indicates they were in Buckingham, not the palace. Yeah. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Then the last document related to this paper, to this medal, is this one. This states the death of Hans. It's kind of interesting. I always mess up his name. So his name is Ralph. Okay, Ralph Kempster. So over here, he died 8th of September 1969 in London. Hope he lived a very nice life. Yeah. So this for me sounds like a steal for £20, and that's why I liked it and bought it. But I should carefully put this back together to ensure the papers won't get damaged, because this is a very good, interesting historical documents. Yeah, so I already finished packing up, so I'll tell you that story another time. So right over here, yep, now I have the second medal. Now the second medal, because I like all three, but that one, when I was taking a look at all the medals they showed, this one caught my eye immediately. This medal is a World War One line. I call them lines. I call them kind of ruler lines, like the ruler. But over here they're referred as miniatures. So over here we have the War for Civilizations. So the next medal is the if you were, I believe this medal was awarded for when you weren't in Europe, so when you were fighting, for example, in the Middle East. But what I do remember, surely, that if you were in Russia or Siberia from 1919 to 1920, you also got that medal. And then this one, I don't remember this one as well, but it has to do something with Europe. So it has this little line, has the 3 most iconic medals of World War One. And then the thing that interests me most is the last medal. This is a Norwegian medal. This, according to the little thingy, is the Order of Saint Olaf. And compared to the medals, the order is in pristine condition. That could indicate that the Order of Saint Olaf was attached very last. So I'd assume he got it and then after World War One and at the end of his life. And it's actually a shame that there isn't any documentation of the guy who owned this, because I think it might be easy to track him down. I mean, how many, let's say for example, how many British people who served in World War One and had these 3 specific medals, even though they were heavily given out, still ended up in Norway and got the Order of St. Olaf? Or what Norwegians went to World War One and fought at the side of Britain? I'm sure it could theoretically narrow down very nicely. So, to the last medal of this video, it is this medal. And I like this very much because this is one of the most iconic medals of Germany. This is the Iron Cross of World War One. I always saw it in movies, and whenever you ask me, think of a German medal, I either think the Nazi version of these guys or the World War One version of this guy. So this guy got me immediately interested. And for the price of £60, which was exactly the same price as the little line, I got this medal. Sadly, as the line, we have no documentation to this medal. But what also surprised me was this little cloth thing. It is surprisingly well kept compared to just for its age. So my theory would be, it's either this guy got this medal, put in a cupboard to the end of the war, then at the end of the war he was too ashamed to wear it, because they lost. Or the other theory is, I'm not sure if this could be historically accurate, but what I think is maybe during World War One, because this medal seems to be awarded in 1914 because of the date under. I may be wrong, maybe it was awarded also during other years, or it was awarded to him for death, so he died and then they sent the medal. Because this medal is for bravery. So yeah. So, this is about everything I had for this video, but the next video will be about this little nice thingy which I have on my desk right now, It is a 2006 computer. No, I forgot to unplug it, sorry. This little guy. I know this guy will be shown in the next video. Enjoy. Bye.